week, the people of this country can see the political games.
It's the biggest, not talked about secret that everyone knows.
Among the worst corruption ever uncovered.
Covering up meetings.
We see what is reported to be WhatsApp communication.
We're just sick of it. We're not going to take it anymore. I see a civil war coming.
You got the man like Turkish. You nervous? You nervous?
Nervous about what, G? Come on, OT, 3 points.
Listen, I'm coming for you after the game, you know.
Trafford, that's what I'll call it.
The game, you know. The game, you know. The game, you know.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
AFTV Turkish, I'm really disappointed today.
Yeah, that was naive. It was naive. We all knew it was a penalty as soon as it happened. It just took the ref a bit.
Game, you know.
Trafford, that's what I'll call it.
Arsenal fans, shush. I see Turkish over there, balaclava, 3-point collectors.
Game, you know.
Trafford, that's what I'll call it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh
shit! So this is how it feels to be clipped, yeah.
You know, SAEED was fishing for that all weekend. He was like, "I need to prepare. I need to find a way to find Turkish and get him to say something he doesn't want to say."
Bro, I did it to myself. I said it, and then as soon as I said it, I said to SAEED, "Oh shit, Scarface, he's got me."
Oh man, brilliant!
We got him. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
We got him.
Oh,
what you got to say for yourself, brother?
Headline act, I think that one.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? It's not the first time. It's not the first time. It won't be the last time. I don't mean being clipped. I mean going away and coming back with 0 points. But yeah, it is what it is. SAEED, man, you might as well start. Cause I ain't got no energy for it.
You ain't got energy like your team, man. Same old Arsenal, always cheating. You know what I mean? But
listen, always cheating. Shouldn't we have got a pen in that first half?
Listen, the referee was poor, mate. I can't comment on the referee. We should have.
Why? Because Fred decided to tackle De Gea, and you don't want us to stop the game.
Listen, we should have had one in the first half anyway. But listen, forget about the penalties. We won the game, so shush. But anyway, Arsenal fans talking a lot of nonsense, haven't they? A lot of nonsense. Talking United in the mud. Talking we're finished. You got mans doing this. Robbie, I see you. I see you, Robbie. I'm surprised Turkish wasn't invited to that. Could be the foreman.
I mean to know them TikTok events. I'm not on it. I'm not a TikTok.
That's what he's become. TikTok nonsense. That's what you are, man. You're a banter club. And I tell you what, man. You guys, yeah. I've been talking alone.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Don't be calling him a banter club. Because you are a banter club as well.
Listen.
The pair of clubs are both fucking pantomime clubs after what I seen in the car park last night.
Don't ruin my speech, Steve. You know what I mean? I'm prepared this speech. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I'll see you tomorrow, man. But anyway, I just wanted to come here because I was confident. I was ridiculed. They said to me, Ragnick who? Carrot who? We came, we delivered, we conquered. We got the 3 points. You man took the L. You man are crying. We're chilling. We're overjoyed. We're looking forward to it. And Arsenal fans, what have you got to say? You came in the Manchester rain. We made it hard for you guys. The rain. I see Turkish in the balaclava. Where's the balaclava, Turkish? Where is it? You had it on yesterday, man. Why do you bring it today? You even had the Arsenal Wenger coat on. Where's that coat? You tried to bring. You thought you could bring the Wenger traditions, yeah, to Old Trafford and talk about 49 unbeaten and all that. Listen, there ain't no 49 unbeaten here anymore, mate. We ruined that. We ruined your day today. Aubameyang, I don't know what's going on with him, mate. And then you brought on Nketiah, who wants to leave your club, and you bring him on. Arteta brings on a guy who has rejected a contract. That is why I call you the banter club. We might be having a little bit of a turmoil, but you know what? I can see signs of maybe improvement. But Arsenal Football Club, top 4 is not your lane, man. You're just holding it on for us. You were just holding it for us because the demise is coming for Arsenal. It is coming. Everton, I'm saying it here, you're going to lose that game. I can see you right here. I can see the slope happening because you do this all the time. Down. And I just have to say, today, Arsenal fans, I've got one message for you. Shush. How about one more time? Shush. And that is all I've got to say. Because we've got Ralphie Ragnick, baby. Ralphie Ragnick, whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Over to you, Turkish. Over to you.
Over to Thuggery with the amount of clips that you just got out of that few minutes of nonsense.
Listen, don't worry about me, man. You worry about yourself, bro.
Bro, listen.
Yourself.
Remember in January, you was like this, looking down. Who are you looking down on right now?
I'm not looking down on anyone. I'm just looking down on a banter club who's lost to United without a manager.
You know what that was yesterday?
Without a manager.
You know what that was yesterday? That was 2 dead teams and the better dead team won. Let's be honest here. That's the reality of it. There were 2 dead teams and the better dead team won. SAEED, am I lying? Am I lying, SAEED?
Listen, speak for yourself. Because Arteta has got how many years left on his contract? 2 or 3 years?
Don't worry about years, man. I don't even know how many years has he got. Don't worry about that.
Well, you guys deal with that. But all I'm saying to
this guy's like 2 weeks without Ole, and now you're talking about how many years our manager.
I've got the chest. What chest you got? Give me the chest, bro. Give me something, bro.
You're forgetting, man predicted 1-1, you know, and in reality, if it wasn't for a stupid
1-1, I didn't pick 1-1.
Our guys, it was going to be a draw. It was our nonsense. Yeah, but it's our nonsense that won you lot the game.
Listen,
am I lying again, SAEED? Am I lying?
It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man.
It is true. The standards of your 2 football clubs just make me smile. It just makes me smile. Throughout my childhood, Henry, Black Gloves, Perez, unbeatable, you know, and then you look at Man United, you know, Rooney, you know, Scholes, Giggs, Ferdinand, Vidic. This is sad. It's sad to have to watch this. No team outside of the top 4 have a positive goal difference. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's December. You have yet to score more goals than conceded. It is December. The reindeers are nearly here. Santa's nearly coming to town. It's embarrassing.
Nobody cares.
You should care. You should care. Listen, this is sad.
You know why I don't care? Because I enjoy the moment, Matisse. And I'm enjoying the moment right now. We beat Arsenal, who were ridiculing us all.
Arsenal is shit, bro. I keep telling you guys this.
We're not your rivals, though.
No, I'm on about the amount of DMs I've been getting, me. And I'm acting like Steve now. The amount of DMs I've been getting saying, you're going to get smoked, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. And when I came into your car park and I see you got a balaclava on, and I see them Arsenal fans like Kelechi singing, I don't know what he was singing, but it looked like it was a bit of a sad song. You know what I mean? Mike on it. So, listen, Turkish, yeah, I'm just enjoying the moment. I think United fans just enjoy the moment. Forget that we're not going where we want to be. Enjoy the moment because, like it or not, you know.
You know what?
What we got to talk about, really? Come on, right? Look, a few weeks ago, you got turned over by Watford. Yeah, you got turned over by City. You got absolutely annihilated by Liverpool. And fair enough, you beat Arsenal.
Just about.
But we beat Arsenal 5-0, and I just went home and had a kebab. I didn't do a big fucking pantomime in the car park. The only thing that was short of yesterday in the car park from the Arsenal and the United fans was the 2 ugly sisters and a dog running across with some sausages with Punch and Judy going, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. It was the biggest load of bollocks I've ever seen in English football history. You both just played absolute shit. Yeah. Yep. Turkish, get in your car and fuck off back to London because it's embarrassing. And him, the other fella, whichever way, he needs to sort his head out and his Wi-Fi in his cheap hotel because, to be fair, that was embarrassing. Look, he's celebrating 3 points against Arsenal, mate. That's like celebrating 3 points against that team.
Why are you Debbie Downers, man, Steve?
I'm not. I'm just being.
I mean, you can do it, but
listen. You always spout on here about your Man United and you.
Why are you being a vibe killer?
You said you're Man United and you've got these levels, yeah. But these levels you're at now are rock bottom, mate.
You're looking back now, Stephen. I mean,
no, you're talking about Ralphie Ragnick playing Gherkin football. Who gives a fuck about Gherkin football? I'm talking about real football that wins your leagues, innit? Not Gherkin.
Ragnick.
What league's he ever won playing Gherkin ball?
Sorry?
What league is he going to win playing Gherkin ball? Fuck all,
Gherkin. It's Gherkin
ball, yeah.
Get your words right, man. Get your words right.
I'm taking the piss, mate. I'm adding to the pantomime villain, you know what I mean? He's behind you. What? He's behind you, Turkish.
You know what I've noticed on you know what I've noticed on the Big Six, man? There's a worrying trend here when a team does well, you know, there's a lot of salt and there's a lot of kind of jealousy. And
you've won one game, you've not done well, you've got 3 points.
No, but there's a lot of like, you know, not wanting the team to be happy. And a certain moment is
my thing is,
you got one of them, you just get 3 points.
How much did you charge people for getting a portal with that?
When you get one of these, yeah. When you get one of these,
is like, you know,
how much did you charge people to get a photo with that?
We can't be big boy Manchester United, and then when we beat Arsenal, and it's Arsenal, respectfully, Arsenal are dead. Then it's like a big party. But what I will say for Arsenal, though, what I will say for Arsenal, because this is not the Man United show. You both played shit, in my opinion.
Party poopers, that's what he's all are, man.
The football, you call it what you want. The football was diabolical. The football was diabolical.
It don't matter, mate. Matisse, do you know what being a fan is, mate? It's about enjoying the moment.
I'm not a fan of Man United, so I don't have to talk about Man United.
No,
I'm not a fan of Man United. I'm just saying the football was shit from everybody. I'm not a fan of Man United.
I know it's shit, though. I know it's shit.
Yeah, you can celebrate, but I'm not going to celebrate.
Listen to me. Hold on, I've let you have to say.
Trying to rain on his
moment, mate.
I don't have to. I'm not going to enjoy it because I'm not a Man United fan.
Yeah, but why are you trying? You don't have to enjoy, but you're raining on his parade.
Well, there you go.
Listen, I'm not raining. He can do what he wants. I'm just saying. 1 minute it's giving us Man United, the next minute it's 3-2 against
your
Arsenal.
fucking dossiers and carrying your briefcase around and talking all
Shut
nerdy
up.
and speaking about Chelsea, giving us your
listen. Your Chelsea agenda stinks.
Apart from me, who's a Chelsea hater, who else is raining on your parade? So let's say
you're always raining on my parade. So I know what you're talking about. You're the last person to be talking about raining on the parade.
Apart from me, Mr. Briefcase Wanker.
Listen, when we get to your team, just make sure you can string more than 2 sentences together. Yeah.
Let me say something. Let me say.
When we get to your team, just make sure that you can string more than 3 sentences together, okay? Because you've got nothing to say about your team. You usually go quiet. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to get at you, man.
And he's quick, and TOBS is quick to say to me about Arsenal, are you gonna get gassed about being 5th? But what? SAEED's now 7th, and you want him to be excited? I don't get it,
bro. All I'm saying is, it's Man United. It's Man United. Man United. We can bring anybody in. We're Man United. We're the biggest club in the world.
You know what?
If you didn't say these things, then I wouldn't be onto you. But you're saying Man United the biggest club in the world.
What you're saying isn't wrong. All I'm saying
too serious.
It's not wrong. All right, it's not wrong.
This is what you want to celebrate. Let the man lead. Let him lead.
Yeah, cool. I'm just saying, Man United the biggest club in the world.
SAEED, I'm gonna let me get some super chats and then I'll pass.
Yeah, get the super chats in, man.
Usman said the whole team would play so much better with a clinical striker that makes runs. Oba can't. He's finished. Shameful for Partey. Worst midfielder on the pitch with McFred and Elneny. Hiding when centre backs were under the press. Shake my head. As a rival fan, I love SAEED's attitude and hype. He's 100% right. Back the club regardless if first or last. We stay lit. Let's go. We have one here as well. Actually, it's just literally just left the screen. My bad. All the rest of them have left the screen, people. Apologies for that. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And go on, SAEED. Do you have more to add?
No, I'm done. You know what I mean? I just wanted to hear your concerns about the game and where you go forward next. You know what I
mean? We know what it is, though. We know what it is. You gotta think, yeah. At the start of the season, which was 3 months ago, yeah, when we was all making our predictions, yeah, all of us had Man United in the top 4. None of us had Arsenal in the top 6. Yeah, we've just lost to you guys. We've also lost to Liverpool, Chelsea, and City. Yeah, but we're 5th. So at the moment, we're 5th. At the moment, United are 7th. So regardless of the result yesterday, I'm kind of, it is what it is. The best case scenario Arsenal can hope for this season is a top 4 challenge. A top 4 challenge. I don't think we can get top 4, but I think challenge is the best we can hope for. And that's at the moment where we're at. We're there, in and around it. West Ham dropped points, and yeah, it's embarrassing as an Arsenal fan who grew up with the Invincibles and the Adamses and the Vieiras and Henrys and so on to say we're looking at other teams like fucking West Ham to drop points. But it's happening, and we're still there. So if you're now taking away the match from last night, Saeed, yeah, and we ask the reality, are you happy as a United fan? Are you happy as an Arsenal fan this season?
Yeah, absolutely.
Overall, we'd both say no, but this season, you're definitely saying no, and I'd probably say yeah so far.
Yeah. No, 100%. I get you in that boat, but I'm just kind of more just focused on that night and, you know, how big of 3 points it was and the lead up to it. And, you know, you getting gassed in the AFTV studios and saying, what do you say, 3 point collectors?
Oh, one little moment on the chair. Don't man say that.
Yeah, it's a little moment. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's the moment, isn't it? I've had too many, you get me, and that's why Scofield has made a name for himself. You know what I mean? So you know what
he's saying he's used your name to make a name for himself.
I didn't say that. You said that. Man.
No, Thuggery, look what he's saying now.
No.
You know, look.
Scofield, man. Yeah, I mean, he does a good job. Listen, we enjoyed it. You get me? It's good to the fans were excited. You get me? And you know what I mean? It was one of them things for me. We had to win. You get me? We have to kind of solid foundation. We can't win this and then lose to Crystal Palace. We have to maintain it, and I think we've got a good winnable fixtures coming up. So I'm kind of like more confident than I was like a month ago. Like, it's good to be happy again, isn't it? And try and like be building and be positive about my club, in it, because no one wants to be negative about your club, in it. You want to try and represent your club as best as you can. You know what I mean? But I haven't been able to because, you know, the results and what's been put in front of me have led to me to believe that United shit. So I kind of just have to be positive now and just see where it goes, and we go from there, man. You know what I mean? That's the best way to look at it for me.
Tobes, you want to talk about the game?
I do, but I'm being flipping sidetracked by something else.
You making a pie?
No, I'm not making
this guy. Why is it so quiet?
I'm not making pie, man. I told you, work has literally got me by the bollocks. But yeah, I didn't actually watch the first half, I didn't really watch the first half because obviously Spurs are playing pretty much the same time, albeit we started playing at 7:30. But from what I saw in the second half, so I watched from probably 60-something minutes onwards. So I watched just when was it that Ronaldo got the penalty, or when Fred got fouled? I started watching it probably about 3 or 4 minutes before that. And from what I saw, it looked like an even match. Like, of course, Man United are going to have bragging rights, as they should, because they won the game, and we all know there's a heavy population of Arsenal, Man United fans, two of the biggest fan bases. So, of course, it's going to be a talking point. But I didn't really think there was much in it yesterday. It didn't look like a 3-2 game in terms of entertainment. But yeah, I didn't go away from that thinking, like Arsenal got battered or Man United are miles better. But as we spoke about earlier on this week, Man United simply just have better players. Man United have a better squad, better players. So they're the home side. You expect them to get the job done, and they just about did. So
that's a good, yeah. Even though you didn't watch the whole thing, that's pretty much it. First half, we contained well, but we failed to counter. Second half, they contained well and countered well, and that's what won the game. Even though it was a silly penalty in the end, you was creating more openings on the counter in the second half than you was with possession in the first half. So it was an even game. It wasn't like I said it earlier in the video. I said, in all honesty, yeah, we didn't deserve anything out of the game, but we should have taken something out of the game. And that just sounds weird, but it is what it is. It kind of makes sense to me. Steve, Matisse, any final thoughts on that one?
Like I say, I knew United was going to win that game. I got hate for it last week. They said, how can you back Arteta when you think you're going to get beat? Because I could just tell. There's certain games which Arsenal will win, and there's certain games that Arsenal will lose. And in the big games, if Arsenal can't pass United off the pitch, they can't do it. City and Liverpool do it. You know, Chelsea can do it to an extent. Arteta's trying to get them to play like Pep. You can see it. Whether people agree with it or not, you can see it. He's starting to try and get that philosophy where they play out from the back and it all looks nice. That's fine if you've got the players to do it. And players to do it, I mean, players that can keep hold of the ball and not give the ball away. Absolutely stupid. Partey yesterday gives it away too much. Yeah, cool. The fullback, is it Tavares, the young kid? Yeah. He's a bit young and a bit of a sloppy diamond. You know what I mean? He sometimes he gets it, looks powerful, then he looks clumsy. Yeah. When you're trying to keep the ball and build, you can't have players like that, and you're going to see now some of them players are going to have to go. And I just thought United are going to get that little bit of a bounce. I can tell United are going to do something because I listened to that Rangnick today, and the guy knows his football. You just by listening to the guy for his press conference, you can tell that the guy knows his football. So for me, what I think United need to do is they need to make it absolutely clear that even if Rangnick takes United now to a trophy, he is not the manager, because the United fan base will get gassed. If he starts winning games, we're going to get gassed and gassed and gassed. For me, the United need to have a plan. And the plan, what I'm seeing is Rangnick's coming in there now. I think they've already got a manager who they know they're going to get. So I think they know who the next manager is going to be. And I think Rangnick's coming in there now and he's going to say, right, you clear out the decks, get rid of all the bullshit. Tell me who in this club needs going. Tell me who's right. Tell me who's wrong. And by the time he gets the job, instead of wasting time trying to find all this out, they've already brought this guy in to do that now. So I think what they're doing is clever. I think he's got to get Ronaldo back on side. He played well last night. He scored the goals, but his body language and things, he's not 100%. You know what I mean? And I just think Arsenal, look, I don't know where you got 1 minute. A few weeks ago, everyone was gassing up Arteta, which is fine. He was doing okay. You've lost to Man United at Old Trafford 3-2. It's not the end of the world. And United's beat Arsenal. That's not the greatest thing in the world. So both clubs have just got to take a step back and realise it's a league game. Stop swinging in the car park. It ain't the fucking end of the world. You're miles off the top four, and just it is what it is. The battle of a dead bunch, to be honest.
I think sorry, because I didn't expand on some of my points, but there's a couple of things I wanted to mention as well. So one of them is Ronaldo. I remember a couple weeks back we were debating this nonsense that's going around where people were like trying to sort of pin Man United's issues on Cristiano Ronaldo. The guy's got 12 and 16 now. Matisse was waffling a couple weeks back. Oh, Ronaldo, how's the manager gonna do X, Y, Z, this is that and the other? Like the guy is literally a match winner. The guy is literally a match winner. He's got 12 goals in 16 appearances, and we're here saying how much of a hindrance he is on Man United. Like, you just have to ask yourself, where would Man United be if they didn't have Ronaldo right
now? You know what I mean? Just what I mean. I want to clarify what I mean by Ronaldo's body language, yeah?
No, I'm not talking about you.
I'm just saying in the chat, because people are saying, I'm not hating on Ronaldo. I think he's had a great season so far. I think his individual brilliance has shone through and got United results. What I'm saying is, I know from Man United fans that go away, Ronaldo does not walk to that away and he walks right down the tunnel. He's done it about 5 times. He's thrown his arms about when Carrick was doing things. I think these are the little petulant things I'm saying that Ronaldo's body language, he needs to sort out. He's a fantastic player. He needs to get on board with Rangnick now and say, you know what? I can see a bit of direction. The Man United that Ronaldo's playing for now is not the Man United he thought he was signing for. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, I think, yeah, exactly. Like, and someone in the comments saying, "Oh, Ronaldo scored 1 in 8 before yesterday." Like, so what? Why do I care about that? He's 36 years old and he's got 12 goals in 16 appearances this season. So what? Like, for me, there are certain players that you have in football where, yes, you build the team around him, and I even think the pressing thing is overstated. So what? He doesn't press. He still works his socks off, and he still makes so many good runs off the ball. But that's just one thing. Another thing I wanted to mention as well.
Well, hold on. You brought up my name, so let me come back.
No.
Because you just peanut head. You just brought up my name.
It's my turn to do my monologue. Yeah. Cool. So, so again, I didn't watch the game, in full. But I'm hearing from Arsenal fans, Thomas Partey didn't have a good performance.
Nah.
So I'm gonna go off the game I did watch at Anfield. Thomas Partey is a player who I had heavy stocks in, and I still believe that he's a quality player on his day, but we just have to call a spade a spade. The guy has not been good for Arsenal. The move has not been a success for Arsenal. He's not consistent. He's not dependable. Some games he'll be dominant. Some games he'll be non-existent. And like Steve mentioned, in a team where you have so many young players, you look to the elder statesman of the team. And Thomas Partey's 28 years old? He's going to be 29. And you're not turning up in a big game? What kind of message does that send to the rest of the team? And don't even get... The only reason I'm not going so hard in on Aubameyang now is because I have no leg to stand on with Harry Kane. But the guy has been...
Is he finished, do you reckon? Do you reckon he's finished as a...
I don't know if he... Listen, I don't know if he's finished, but, bruv, something ain't right. And
I know.
It's not about work rate, because I think he's worked his socks off this season in certain matches, but...
There was a moment, Toby. He was on the left-hand side.
It's just gone off a cliff. It's just gone off a cliff.
Yeah. There was a moment when it was on the left-hand side. I thought he was just going to go and just kind of like bamboozle everyone and just, the pace, that yard, I think it's lost maybe that yard of pace. Turkish, I don't know how you think, but that I thought he was just going to go below the defense. But, I think he caught him. I don't know who caught him up, but, and I thought it was like, wow, what's going on? Aubameyang. Then again, he should have scored maybe in that second half.
That's what I'm saying. Forget the work rate, the chances he's missing. Yeah. Anyway, my last point on this is before Matisse gives me his rebuttal. I think Rangnick has got a great run of fixtures to sort of settle into, like, because Michael Carrick, he's sort of like got Man United through the end of their like hellacious run. He got a point away to Chelsea, beat Arsenal, and got the win against Villarreal. So if you look at Man United's next run of fixtures that they play from now through to like mid-February, like they've got a lot of winnable matches. And if they get their players back, they're going to be right back in the mix for top four. They're already in the mix for top four. They're still my team to finish in the top four. I don't think anyone apart from the four that we named at the start of the season, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, United. I don't think there's any other team who are going to finish in the top four aside from those four teams.
Yeah, I agree with that. Matisse,
yeah. But in terms of Ronaldo, right? The point is not him scoring goals. We know Ronaldo scores goals. That's his bread and butter. He's a goal scorer. He's a penalty box striker at this age, which is fair enough. Now, is he a match winner? 100%. But Man United are not talking about winning matches. We're talking about winning league titles here, right? And that's what we're talking about. And in modern day football, you look at the best teams, they press from the front. Now, is he pressing from the front? I think he's getting better at it since maybe a criticism publicly. He started to do his sprints. He started to close down spaces. But with a manager coming in that probably invented the Gegenpress, he's going to have to press. So pressing is a thing. Well, he probably will. Well, he's been a big. He's been a. Hold on. Let me finish my monologue. No. Let me finish. Let me finish my monologue. Because listen, I'm not done. I'm not done.
801 goals.
He scored 800 of those goals at 36 years old. Did he?
He needs to press.
Did he score all of those goals at 36?
Tell me how you're going to press.
So you're talking. I'm not talking about his whole career. I'm talking about right now. Okay.
Bro,
and Firmino,
I'm not done. Do you not think Rangnick is a man smart enough?
If you ever let me speak,
build a system in spite of Ronaldo.
If you ever let me speak, Firmino was not a big goal scorer for Liverpool, but did they win the Champions League and the league? Yes. City don't have an out-and-out goal scorer like Ronaldo. Do they win shit? Yes. It's not about you being on your own goal scoring, just like it wasn't about Bruno last season being the hero. They didn't win shit. My point is to build a system. It's very rare these days that 11 players, one of those don't do the pressing. So he's going to have to press. Pressing is a big thing. It's modern football. That's a big thing right now. If you can point to me a team that doesn't have energy off the ball and defend from the front and win shit in the modern era, please point to it. In this league, but in this league, you need to do it.
Okay, fair. Okay, so my rebuttal to this is Ronaldo is a machine. Yeah, I'm not saying Ronaldo's not just gonna stand there, is he? He's not just gonna stand 100%. There and watch players pop the ball past him. Yeah.
That's a question.
He's gonna put in some graft, but he's 36 years old.
But that's why I said he had to. That's why I said he has to press.
Yeah, but you're saying as if like it's the be all and end all. Like Rangnick can. Who's to say he can't build a system to compensate for Ronaldo? Who's to say that can't happen? Bruno Fernandes can't press to save his life, but he can cover big distances. Greenwood has the capacity to press. Rashford has the capacity to press. We saw what Fred is about in the second half yesterday with his energy in the midfield. Like Man United can build a cohesive system in spite of Ronaldo.
So Fernandes doesn't know how to press. Ronaldo doesn't know how to press. So that's two players. What did I say at the start of the season? How do these two players?
This
is what I'm saying. If you look at Liverpool,
don't you think the manager who so famously apparently invented the Gegenpress or whatever, don't you think he can try and coach Bruno Fernandes how to press properly?
100% he could. But when I said that he needed to sort out that part of his game weeks ago, you decided to come for me. But has he? So you're saying he has?
When did I disagree with you that Bruno?
You said he doesn't have to do these things.
No, I said Ronaldo. I didn't say Bruno. I said Ronaldo, bro. I didn't say Bruno.
But so if the chat are telling me correctly, if the chat are telling me that he does press and he has improved his pressing, then that means he has listened to maybe some of the people in the media that have said that he needs to start pressing.
What are you saying here? Like they can build a system in spite of Ronaldo. They can build a pressing system in spite of Ronaldo. Yeah.
You know what? Let me just say something, right? I don't think every team is perfect, though. You know, Matisse, you know, when you look at Lukaku, there's an element in the fan base, right, that might say, do you play better without or without Lukaku? Is it fair to say?
Of course, yeah, 100%. Not every team's perfect, but I'm saying for Man United to keep him to get to where Rangnick, what he usually does, usually his teams press from the front. I don't know what's going to happen this time. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just saying that it's an area of the game that it usually helps teams defensively. So
you know what, though, Matisse? You know what? Quick, right? We play that way, yeah. There's nobody presses better than us, yeah. But you don't. Your main man at the front sometimes doesn't have to press. So what I'm trying to say is, if everybody behind him knows their job, because this season we've played up front Zinchenko, Mahrez, we've played Grealish. There's 3 of them. None of them could press really well. But what happened is, when they were lacking the energy up front, the people behind them, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, all them, they were pressing so hard that the front man got away with it. What I'm trying to say is, at United now, there's people behind Ronaldo that can't press as well. So that pressing system won't work. But if Rangnick can somehow get the energy out of McTominay, Fred, and Bernardo to press in that middle, Ronaldo won't have to press, because as soon as they go past Ronaldo, them 3 are on him. Like, you look at City, the way we win the ball back and how fast we get the ball back, that's sometimes our false 9 doesn't have to press. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be great if he pressed, but it's not the end of the world for him to do it if the others do it. But at the minute, looking at United, I think Bruno pressed one game, and the gap from Bruno to the next man was about 40 yards. Then you're going against Liverpool. Liverpool pass through you, killed you. If you go past, say, Cole Palmer's playing false 9, if you go past Cole Palmer, you've probably got 6 or 7 yards before Bernardo Silva's up the yard. That's the difference. You know what I mean?
Before we move on to some predictions, because it's another double game week, let me get some super chats in. Too Fresh says, so much gas for a win at their own gaff with a late pen. United squad worth 1 billion versus a team with the average age of 23. Standards in the mud, mind the gap. Is no one going to mention Ronaldo getting 800 goals, says Masood? Well, we've just talked about it. Usman says, Tob, in the first half, he was terrible. He was playing for his YouTube highlights.
I said I didn't watch the first half. So
went for a bicycle kick twice like a goof and took selfish shots. CR7 is the king and Ralph is here to wreck the league. Chuck says, Toby saying, where would United be without Ronaldo? Bruno last season was scoring goals, so they'd be in the same position. Bruno would just replace Ronaldo's output like last season.
I don't think it is just exactly the Matisse, because Ronaldo actually scores in big matches.
But the points are all the same. If Bruno's scoring after 90th minute against Brighton and Ronaldo scores 90th minute against Arsenal, it's still the same points. You're not getting any more points for the game against Man United.
I don't know, man.
But
I mean, if last year did Man United drop to the Europa League after they were struggling in the Champions League? Yes. This year, did Man United drop to the Europa League with Ronaldo on the side? No. And who got them to the knockouts? Ronaldo. So
this year right now they're currently 7th. So let's see where they finish in the league.
They're going to finish in the top 4. I don't know why we're all pretending they're going to finish in the top 4.
They are going to finish in the top 4. But my point is that he was made to be this final jigsaw, and clearly he's not going to take them any further in the league than they got last year. That's my point. There's obviously more to it than just Ronaldo saving them.
One man won't change the whole thing. You know, we need the manager as well.
Yeah, but I think that's not down to Ronaldo. I think that's down to mismanagement. But fine, mismanagement by Man United to get to this point.
Yeah, something like that. Bashar has been watching football for more than 25 years, and simply Arteta is the 3rd worst manager I've seen manage a big club in the history of football. Grizz, I forgot to say, Grizz is coming in halfway through the show. He said he's running late today, people, so he will be here shortly. We're going to save Liverpool, Everton till he gets here.
He's hitting vibes on them, Turkish man. Deducting points.
Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
I know. We do. We have to sort that out now because he's top of the table as well. So.
We're looking up.
It's all mad. I'm not going to get into that yet. Ralph Rangnick literally came out and said he will adapt to his players. He's had a poacher before. Matisse is just waffling with lazy analysis.
Call it what you want, man. But in my opinion, the whole team needs to work together. You say what you want, because in the first half, someone just pointed out, man was doing scissor kicks and whatnot. So
that's what I'm saying. The chat just sees both sides of the coin. Listen, let's get into some predictions. Yeah, no, I think our naivety won them the game. Let's be honest. He wouldn't have had that.
Potato, you lost. So there.
Yeah, we're still above both of you. Right? We're still above both of you. Yeah?
What's that?
This guy's so happy.
Please stop doing that, especially in the turtle.
In that turtleneck, it looks all mad, bro. Right,
hilarious.
Crystal Palace, where's it? Is it? Oh, Man United, Crystal Palace. So you like home. SAEED, prediction.
I'm gonna go for 2-1. I think Crystal Palace, you have to respect them away from home. I think they beat City. They've drew against Arsenal last minute. They won against West Ham away. So I think it's not going to be an easy game. So I'm going for 2-1. I think we'll win though. But 2-1 for me.
2-1. Grizz has sent his one in. He's going 2-1 as well. TOBS.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to go 3-1 Man United.
3-1. Cool. Matisse.
I'd probably go 2-0 United.
2-0, yeah. I've gone 3-1. Steve.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
2-2, yeah. Bad start for Ralph. That would be.
He's back in Paddy V.
Yeah. Hopefully he does pull it out the bag, innit? But it's what it is. Everton, Arsenal. I might as well start with that.
Ooh.
Yes, it's a mad one. Monday night kickoff as well. So
they need to win Everton, man. They need to win Everton.
I'd say we need to win as well, if I'm honest with you.
Everton
if this resurgence is anything to really kind of get behind, we need to bounce back from that United game with 3 points because Everton haven't won in how many games? By Monday, we might be 7th, 8th. If Man United win, if Tottenham win, we might be 7th, 8th. I haven't checked the table, but I'm sure we'll go down a couple. So that night's going to have more pressure as well. I think we have to win as well. Rafa needs to win to keep his job. If he loses, then I think he's sacked. But I'm going 1-1. Steve.
What did I say last week? Liverpool would win 4-0, but they won 4-1. And I said Benitez will lose his job. And he'll lose his job because Arsenal will beat him 2-0. Everton are bad, mate. Bad.
Well, I did tell you.
Bad. Now you're just a little bit better than them, to be honest, but they are bad.
I did say they were pathetic, though. But,
yeah. You both stay up, innit? You both stay up.
Yeah. We are staying
up. Mana says good coaches are capable of utilizing existing players to play as a system. Tuchel did the same. It's not that all Chelsea players were ideal to Tuchel's system. SAEED.
I'm going to go... I think, you know what, man? I think Everton might get that win, man. But am I just doing that just because Arsenal want Arsenal to lose? Got to think logically, man. I'm going to go for 1-1.
You sure, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to lock in the 1-1.
1-1. GRIZZ has gone 1-1 as well. TOBS.
I'm just doing some quick research.
You research. It's your turn by research.
Research. What is this?
I'm checking to see if Dominic Calvert-Lewin is back.
Don't care if he's back or not. He's shit.
Steve.
Listen, if your season's depending on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who cares more about the way he dresses than he does about putting the ball in the net? That's the end of it, isn't it?
That's the end of it.
Come on, man. We want diversity in clothing, man. Come on, man.
Arsenal should win this one. I think Arsenal will edge this. I'll go 2-1.
2-1.
The mad thing is Dominic Calvert-Lewin actually dunks on Arsenal as well. Like,
oh my god,
Matisse.
Fucking hell. Who's at home for this game?
Everton's at home.
Everton's at home. Man, Everton got to pick up some points at some point. No? I'm going to go 1-1.
Few 1-1s there, you know.
Yeah, man. People want to stay in touch with me, innit?
Yeah, in touch with you. Well, obviously we're not moving on to Liverpool Everton yet. Let's move on to Watford Chelsea. Not Watford Chelsea. What am I saying?
Watford Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Watford Chelsea, and obviously you play West Ham this weekend, didn't it? I was looking at the week coming. Yeah, you got the job done against Watford. I see your Instagram video where you was like, "You're not entertained,
bro," because we conceded, we played like shit. Like I was just surely, man, them were entertained after that. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't boring. I'll tell you that. It was probably the most stressful game I've had to watch this season. It was so mad. Like we had injuries. Watford had injuries, but sometimes you just get a feeling in December away from home. To a team like Watford, you just know things are going to go left. And Saul Niguez, man, that guy in midfield, I don't think he can ever play midfield for us again. He can probably maybe play left wing back if he gets one opportunity, he has to take it. There might be a surprise there, but he can't play midfield. The guy doesn't know how to do any scanning, any anticipation, any awareness in midfield. He was just on his heels the whole match. He was just getting caught. Him and Loftus-Cheek in there were just it was poor. And Dennis is a real player at Watford, man. And his statistics this season are really strong. Yeah. Is that your guy,
Nigel boy, yeah, man.
Bro, Dennis the Menace, I call him.
Watch out, we coming. Coming.
Dennis the Menace, fam. He was a problem down that right. He was making Alonso strip. And he had Rudiger messed up in the box as well, and he scored. So, but yeah, we just grinded for it, man. We saw City pack in or beat. I don't know how they beat Aston Villa. I didn't get to see the game, but we saw them winning there. Obviously, Liverpool, we'll get onto them later. So we just had to come and collect the points, man. It was rough, but it's one of those games that you have to win. If you're going to be title contenders, you have to win that kind of game.
Yeah, you do. You pulled it out. And TOBS, you usually got a bit to say about Chelsea. Impressed?
No, not really. They were poor, but they won. And I think, like Matisse said, you find a way to win. And they're annoyingly consistent. It's actually getting on my nerves that like they're keeping up with Liverpool and Man City, because I don't want Chelsea in the mix. I'd rather they don't win, but it seems like they're not stopping, and it's credit to them. And I think the scariest thing about Chelsea that really irks me is that their squad depth is actually a joke. Like the way in which they can swap out so many players. And yeah, performances will take a hit, but they still get results. Like we're talking about a team who haven't had Kovacic for how many weeks now? Like Kovacic,
a long time.
Been missing for like a month and a half now. Kante recently got injured as well. Like Jorginho,
Chilwell, no Jorginho, no Reece James.
Jorginho's been the only ever present. Reece James was missing like a couple weeks at the start of the season. Chilwell got injured, came back and got injured again. Pulisic, etc., etc. They've had injuries. Lukaku's been missing for weeks, and they're still top. So it's worrying. Yeah, it's worrying. It's good for them. It's bad for me.
I have to shout out Ziyech as well, man. Ziyech's impact was nuts. Off the bench, got the winner, Mason Mount goal and assist. So hopefully this just means our forwards are going to start chipping in now, because that's the only thing on this show I struggle to defend is the forwards. They really need to take their finger out their arse now, start putting it together, because like you said, you see Liverpool's finishing, man, against Everton. We're going to get onto it later. I need my forwards finishing like that. Seriously, it's the finishing over there is scary.
Man. Run, that was shocking, man. That run where Pulisic.
Yeah, the one where he didn't release the ball earlier.
Yeah, man. What did you guys call?
I was fuming. Yeah, I was fuming. I mean, Kai was trying to hold his run, and that's the difference between our forwards and then City. City released the time. They released that pass on time. Do you know what I mean? That pass is not delayed. So it's just little things like that make the game 2-1 to 3-1 to 4-1. Those differences there. Half a second, making sure that you pass at the right time. Things like that. So. Yeah, man, just have to hope. I mean, I know people will say Shai Havertz had a really good game. He wasn't shy. He was rough and tumble. Do you know what I mean? Getting stuck in. It was a physical Watford team, and usually Kai disappears there and he hides and he's a bit weak, but he stood up and was counted for. Got an important assist, so he was good.
I hear that, Matisse. And normally I do banter you, but I did he actually played well. But all jokes aside, like when are we actually going to start expecting your forwards to start scoring? Because this is becoming problematic now. Like we can all make our jokes, but 72 million pound on Havertz, 40 something on Werner. Lukaku, he's had injuries, but even before his injuries, like 1 goal in like 7, he cost just under 100 million. Pulisic 60. The list actually goes on. Like, when are we actually going to start expecting Chelsea to Chelsea's force to start scoring?
I mean, if I take it individually, Kai traditionally seems to be a guy that performs second half of the season more than the first. That's obviously not good enough. You need to do the whole season. And I always said, for me personally, for the amount of talent I think he's got, he should be going for Young Player of the Year. You know, he should be trying to challenge Phil Foden and people like that for those targets. But he's nowhere near that right now. So he needs to drastically improve, man. I've always said it. I think a lot of our forwards, they can do bits and pieces, but they can't. They're not very complete in any area. You know, Pulisic is a very good dribbler. He can shoot as well. He's got some shooting about him, but then he's got the injuries which lead to the inconsistencies and then lead to the lack of output that you're talking about. Kai, you know, is well-rounded. If this was Football Manager, man will be having 14s and 15 rating on everything, but we need some upper echelon stuff going on from you now. We need some clinical finishing. We need some clinical playmaking on a weekly basis. You know, and you could say the same for Ziyech. I think before the goal, he put a few of the balls out of play, or he had a pass that was under hit, and then he comes with the goal. So again, a bit inconsistent there. And the list goes on. I think Lukaku, you know, I want to see Lukaku with our best chance creators, which are Reece James and Chilwell. It's the equivalent of taking Trent and Robertson out of Liverpool's team right now. When those two have not been there, Chelsea going forward at the wing-back position are not the same with Alonso and Azpilicueta. And to be fair to Lukaku, he hasn't had Reece James or Chilwell to play with. He didn't play with Chilwell at all. And Reece James was injured as well for most of that run that you're talking about, the 1 in 7. So that's a big thing for me there as well. And obviously, you know, in terms of chance creation, I keep saying it, Callum Hudson-Odoi, if you take a look at the statistics for chance creation, the guy is up there. Yeah, he can't finish 100%. He needs to improve on that. But these are the kind of guys that need to be playing if you're going to get Lukaku eaten again. So, yeah, man, the finishing for Chelsea is a lot of young players, 20, 22, you know, Pulisic, Havertz, Mount. These are all very young guys. Sony, Ziyech and Lukaku are in their prime. And with Werner, I'm not going to lie to you. Werner, I'm slowly losing faith, man. This guy is just technically so limited. Just the bare basics you're asking him to do, and he can't do it now. 1v1 going against someone.
He's awful,
the first touch is meaty. The finishing's meaty. There's just so much to his game that I can't defend. So he's someone I'm running out of patience for big time. I'm looking at Jota and I'm just thinking we got the wrong end of the stick with Liverpool, man. Liverpool didn't get Werner, they get Jota, and he's smashing in shots at the near post. It's nuts.
What are you saying? Lukaku starts against West Ham?
For me, yeah, because I think Kai, it was a rough game, man. He exerted a lot of energy. And West Ham have got Craig Dawson and Kurt Zuma. It's going to be another battle. So for me, just for the sheer fact of rotation from a Wednesday to a Saturday lunchtime, you got to rotate. So I put Lukaku in, yeah.
You know what's crazy with the Werner one? Because I really backed him to do well in this league. And like, I remember when Liverpool missed out on Werner and they signed Jota, like Werner was the one that had, like, I thought Werner was better. And I think the majority thought Werner was better because he carried the reputation coming from Germany, scoring all those goals, etc., etc. But like when you actually watch him and Jota play outside of the box and even inside the box, it's actually night and day.
Yeah,
it's literally night and day. Like, I don't know what Chelsea do with Werner now. Like, I think surely you just have to cut your losses. I think you can make some money back from him. But surely you cut your losses with Werner.
I think we can get our money back, to be honest. Like, he in the Bundesliga, I think he'll thrive again. You know, there's space. It's open season out there.
Bayern Munich make some good use of him, but
yeah, Dortmund will be selling Erling Haaland. Bayern Munich, there's some rumors with Lewandowski. I think he could go into one of them teams. Nagelsmann's at Bayern, and he obviously was coached by Nagelsmann as well. That could be a thing. I think we can get our money back, but when I look at that situation, and I look at Jota, and I just think to myself, and it's a good thing GRIZZ just arrived now. For all of Jota's injuries, I talk about players at Chelsea having injuries and then struggling to have output. Jota's had his injuries, and he's still having the output. The brother doesn't take no time to get back to speed. So, you know, a couple of our forwards could learn from Jota, man. Seriously, the brother's on fire.
And before we move on to predictions, welcome GRIZZ, obviously.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little
Stuck
bit
in a
late.
bit of traffic there.
Yeah, it's London's mad, man. London's
Big
mad
dog.
today.
We're only a couple predictions in.
I wish I was a real big dog and could have got into a pad helicopter like just flew over. You know what I mean? Not yet.
That's SAEED, yeah. Say no more.
Did you know what happened, Chris?
What happened?
We had a little vote, and the guys voted in the comments that you were deducted 3 points from the top 6.
Yeah. Make up rules, innit? Make up rules when I'm not here.
No,
That's what you do anyway. You make up rules.
The audience agreed, and we agreed, and we made a decision.
No. Turkish made the rules at the start of the season, man. Don't sweat. Don't sweat.
GRIZZ is very militant when it comes to the.
Yeah, he's militant. Man.
No, that's serious competition, man. Fuck everything else. That predictions league is serious business, man.
Listen, people, there's 3,000 in the building. Make sure you get the likes up. I don't even know if we're on 1,000 yet, but we should be on 1,000. Get the likes up to 1,000 if we're not. Subscribe to the lads' channels as well. Description below. Steve, GRIZZ, SAEED, TOBS, and Matisse. All channels there, including Skull Thuggeries. Yes, I've made the hit list now. GRIZZ, you probably missed it. I had a little clip at the beginning, but you'll see it. You'll see it later.
I'll catch up with it. Yeah, it had to be done.
Yeah, I guess it had to be done. But people can't chat shit anymore about me.
I hope you don't cuss the game because that was one shit game. Like, I hope you didn't let SAEED gas too much because there were two shit teams.
I did gas, Chris. You don't read, man.
No, but we didn't let him gas today. You're right.
Okay. Sorry.
I prefer not to speak, innit? I prefer not to speak.
All I'm saying was a shit game.
I said that, and I was called a hater. Do you know what I'm saying? GRIZZ, you got to enjoy it, bro.
Was it a shit game, though? Or was it end-to-end?
It was shit, bro. The quality was shit.
No, it was. I did a watch along for it. It was shit. I wanted it to be good. I was really looking forward to it, but it was shit. There was goals, but it was shit.
End-to-end.
Yeah, because I said the same thing. It was a dead game, 2 dead teams, but it's 3-2. It's mad.
Yeah, it's weird, yeah.
But yeah, let's go predictions. West Ham, Chelsea, please.
Shit, man. Declan Rice, Souček.
Oh, shut up.
Nah, it's a tough game. I saw what they did to you, man. It's not easy out in the streets. And even City, I think Steve was giving some praise to Declan as well. So I'll still go with a win, but this is the type of game, if I was a rival, I probably would have gone with a draw. I'll go 2-1 Chelsea, but it's a tough game, man.
2-1. Yeah, I'll put 1-1 down, so I'm going with 1-1. Steve?
Same 2-1 Chelsea.
I need to fucking make some points up, man. Going pear-shaped. SAEED?
Yeah, same 2-1 Chelsea.
What's going on? What's this?
Man.
Nah, I've got GRIZZ here, but you're here, GRIZZ, so...
Yeah, I feel like changing it now.
No.
Oh, you went with the same?
No. I said 2. I'm going to stick with 2-0. 2-0 Chelsea.
I was going for 2-0, so I don't think West Ham score.
It's going to be rough, man.
You said you as well, TOBS, yeah?
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0, cool. Nathaniel says 7 points between 3rd and 4th. Jesus, this title race. Yes, it's a 3-horse race. Here, GRIZZ, man. Liverpool smashed Everton away. Benitez hanging on to his job. Liverpool fans singing his name. It was a perfect night, really.
Yeah, man. I've always said 2 grounds that doesn't matter how good we are, we always kind of, I don't know, freeze or don't play the game. We play the occasion. Is Old Trafford and Goodison. And this season we've gone there and got near enough 2 managers sacked. Well, he's going to get sacked in it, Rafa, as well. It's just a matter of time. And we've smashed 9 goals. Yeah, 9 goals and conceded only 1. It's a bit of a madness. Last season, this was a very sad game, man. This is where the violins came out. You know, this was the start of the violins, man, because they butchered. Yeah, this was the where the violins started, man. They butchered our players, as we know, and then Henderson's goal at the end, which we all agree, I'm sure you guys will agree that it was one of the most farcical decisions, that offside goal.
I didn't see it.
Well, last season, you remember you scored a goal in last minute to be the winner.
Oh, that one. I think you meant this season. Sorry.
Yeah. And this season we went there. And it was a stunning performance from us, man. I'm not gonna lie. Henderson was magnificent. That goal he scored to start off with. You know what, guys, it reminded me of, and I don't give a shit what you lot say, right? Because I'm not comparing him. I'm saying what it reminded me of. You see, when Messi scored the winner against Real Madrid, when it was pulled back to him and his left foot, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
It was a nice, calm, collected finish, man. And
SAEED.
nobody, he can do what he wants. Nobody expected. No, but the point I'm trying to make is nobody expected Jordan Henderson to caress it with his left foot like
on
that.
his weaker foot as well.
On his weaker foot. So it was a crisp finish, and then Salah's finish, man. Both his finishes. You know what I mean? I don't even want to speak on Salah. Let people speak on Salah. And then Jota, I heard you mention Jota just when I entered the stream. That third goal or that fourth goal, it's a ridiculous goal, innit? That's one of those ridiculous goals. Like took it through his leg, Bergkamp-esque. Like, you know, if Bergkamp done that, we'd be like drooling, man. But yeah, man, it was a serious win. Serious win. We didn't let them breathe. Only for about 5-10 minutes we let them breathe in the second half. And that was
I'm just watching SAEED from
Let him, man. It's okay,
He's
man.
like me when I hear United praise. I just get pissed, man. I can't take it.
I told him this week's I'm so happy to see life in him this week.
Yeah.
And brother was dead.
You seen him last night, Grizz. He was dancing in the car.
That's what I'm saying, man. Brother was dead, man. I'm so happy that he's got life. But now, like, I'm talking about Liverpool here, so can you just relax in it?
All right, yeah.
Like, we're talking about the big dogs here, so you just relax.
Big dogs.
You beat Arsenal.
No, that's your team. That's your team.
Like every big team smashes Arsenal, but you got a late penalty. But so you know,
yeah, man.
You done well. But yeah, Liverpool were great, bro. I said to you, since the West Ham defeat, we got to turn it on, and boy, have we turned it on since the West Ham defeat. But we have to, because I think Chelsea and City picked up two crazily vital wins in midweek. There were two tricky games, and apparently, I didn't see the games, but apparently, you know, Chelsea were a little bit lucky, you know, to get the win. You know, City weren't smooth. So we had to keep up with them, man. And we done it in style, bro. We done it in style.
Yeah, man.
Got a super chat here for you, Grizz.
This super chat.
What's this, man? What are you saying?
That's the second time he's put it in.
Grizz, explain that sus behavior last stream you said about your ass shaking. Big up Turkish soon, going to get 100K. Yeah, I agree with 100K, but what's my ass shaking about, man? What are you saying?
You said it on the last stream. You said your ass. Nah, I don't even want to repeat it. Nah,
no, man, I didn't say nothing like that. Why you getting Toby excited? Why are you getting Toby excited?
Why are you getting me excited?
Why are you getting?
It's sus, man. It's sus on the
Why are you getting Toby excited?
Don't play them games with me, brother.
You know what I mean? I didn't say nothing, man. Thank you for the super chat still.
I didn't say anything. Yeah, you not done them over. Anyone got thoughts on the game?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got a glowing review, man, for Liverpool, man, because the finishing up there is ridiculous, and they're the best chance creators. Do you know what I mean? I think them and City, but I think Liverpool, the way they create chances is just nuts right now. It really is. And the finishing from Jota, from Salah is on another level. I would kill for those kind of forwards that finish like that, because they're just so reliable, consistent. It's ridiculous. And Firmino, like we spoke about it last year, about Firmino and pulling his weight in this front three. I think this is exactly what Liverpool needed, was to bring in a guy like Jota, where literally if you don't start putting the ball in the back of the net, you're sitting on the bench. And Firmino brings so many great things to the team. You know, he brings link-up play, he links the midfield to the attack. He presses from the front, but Jota does everything. Jota does that, and he gets the goals as well. So, yeah, the guy has been a serious signing from Wolves, and I just have to credit Liverpool's scouting department, because I think they rarely get it wrong recently. They just seem to know what they're doing with their recruitments, and they don't have loads of money to splash. So I think that's one weakness from Chelsea is the attack. The attacking signings maybe over the last couple of years are all being brought into question. Toby was saying it there, all these players listing out statistics and whatnot. You know, sometimes when you got less money, you do your due diligence a bit better, and I think that's what Liverpool have done with their signings.
Sorry, man, the chat's just making me laugh too much. Who's next? It's a bit sus, man. What's the chat doing, man? Come on, guys, man.
What are they saying? What's going on?
Saying fapping TOBS.
I don't even know what fapping means. Like, what the hell is fapping?
Listen, you searched it out, my guy.
I'm not gonna search it out, man.
Nah, don't be offended by it. It's not something to be
Wow, but it's just you searched up SAEED.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, man, big up Liverpool, man. Because I think that was a very, very resounding win, man. You know what I mean? I did like the Rafa Benitez chance, man. That was a bit, you know what I mean? A bit tight on them, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't put them down. They're already down on the minute. But for me,
what does that mean? What does that mean? Why? That's what fans do. That's what rival fans do. Like,
yeah, I'm all for that, mate. I'm all for that.
Do you know what I mean?
Ollie, give us a wave. We were singing. Ollie, give us a wave.
That's what you do. Like, why are you telling how fans should behave against? You know what I mean, other fans, managers, man. That's what we're supposed to. That's what we do.
That was a little bit of a side one, anyway. You know what I mean? Don't get distracted by that. But for me, Liverpool, man, they're serious, man. You know what I mean? Jota, I do reckon Jota is the most underrated player in the league in terms of, his goals and what he gives. The Premier League. For me, he's one of the most underrated, man. Because it's not a wholesale name. It's not a star player, but he's very efficient.
He is now. He wasn't a whole name, but he is now.
Well,
that's what we say. That's what we say. Join Liverpool and become a legend. That's what we say. That's what we tell players. We don't buy legends and then, like, you know what I mean, or ex-legends and then just waste our time and waste our money and mash up our whole system over one or two players. We buy players for the system and we make them legends. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Liverpool for me, yeah, man, they're moving different, man. That's all I'm saying, man. They're moving proper, man.
40 goals ain't a joke. 40 goals we've scored already in 14 games. Man.
It's a joke, mate.
If you look at top scorers, it's all Liverpool players. It's just, do you know what I'm saying? It's Salah, Mane, Jota.
But what I will say, guys, I don't want to be known as entertainers and win fuck all at the end of it. So that's where the balancing act is of this hype over Liverpool, because we might be the greatest, we might be the best attack, Chelsea might be the best defense, and City probably the most controlling out of the three. So I mean, it's a 3-horse race, and it's pure exciting, man. It's the way I think this is the way it's going to stay all until the end of the season, man. It's week on week, pure excitement, pure Barclays, man. This is mad. I feel sorry for you other teams, man. It's just
bro, I said it at the start of the show, like, no team outside the top 4 have a positive goal difference, bro.
It's mad.
The rest of the league is moving mad this year. They can't seem to put together some serious scorelines. It's nuts.
It's embarrassing.
Shame on them, man. Shame on them.
It's actually shameless. Shameful. Shameful.
But if you want my opinion for the Wolves game, again, Wolves have been playing ball as well, man. They just can't finish. They literally can't finish, but they're very much like Brighton in terms of, you can tell they're very well coached. This new coach of theirs knows what he's doing. He's one of those training ground coaches, and the way Wolves have been playing, if they had a serious finisher, now I know Jimenez is a baller, but obviously he's coming back from a serious head injury, wasn't it? A skull injury or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're gonna have to go there and play with the same intensity. We can't look at Wolves any different from Everton or United or anyone else. We got to go there and exert our class over them. And if we match their work rate, because they'll work hard, they've been working hard under this. They've only conceded 2 goals in 6 games.
They're in good form.
The last 6, yeah, they're in very good form. So yeah, we just hyped up. I've just hyped up, or some Matisse hyped up Liverpool attack. This is a serious defensive team, so we're gonna have to play well. I'm confident.
I think you can get at the defense, GRIZZ, especially with your attack. I'm really impressed with the way they play, what they do too possession. So I think they're going to give you a tougher game than most people expect with the ball at feet than without it. So yeah, I'm
going to go for 2-0 though, Turkish. I think that's what I put in the text anyway. But if I haven't,
I didn't ask you for this one. Remember, I said.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
2-0. You said, yeah.
Yeah, 2-0.
Amit here says, big up, guys. Liverpool have scored 2+ goals in the last 18. Never seen their attack this potent. It's worrying as a rival. Philippe says Salah is something else, slowly becoming a legend. Well, he's already a Liverpool legend.
He's already a legend. He's a Premier League legend, man. Come on, stop this talk about becoming a legend. Come on, get real.
Maybe a bit more to be Premier League. Maybe.
No.
I think he already is one,
No, he's a legend, man.
Then there needs to be an icon level above legend then, because
fair enough. But there's only 1 or 2 icons.
Yeah.
I'm not having a list above Salah. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, I know what you're like sort of going towards, and I agree.
Yes. AJ says, wait, Liverpool only have one Premier League title, 30 years.
Yeah, we know that. Like, why are you repeating that? Like, why did you waste your money for that? Like, we don't know our facts.
Respect super chats,
man. It's a big season. I'm respecting that, but we don't know about our clubs.
It's a big season for Liverpool, though. Like, for this crop of players, for as much as we've spoken about, like Klopp and Liverpool, and obviously I know the season that they didn't win it, they still put like 90 something points. That was basically a Premier League win without the actual win. But this team, this crop, and this age of players, this age group, they need a second title. They do, just to put themselves up with the Chelsea double team, the Invincible. Like, they need that second title, because
I'm not disputing
I think
that.
just one title from this group would be a little bit, especially with what City have done. I think it's a bit underwhelming. I think they should have another one.
I agree with you, but the Champions League does make over it. So one Premier League, one Champions League, another final, and 97 points. It's a bit unlucky that we haven't got a league, or another Champions League, but we're still in a good way. But I agree with you. There is a bit of pressure there. There is.
Yeah. Nicholas would love the show. Cheers from Miami, Florida. You'll never walk alone. Tobes, prediction.
I'm going to go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool, yeah. Matisse.
I stupidly thought Everton could do something against Liverpool, man. And I'm starting to think Wolves maybe, but I don't want to take risks. I think I'll go 2-1
Liverpool. Far behind. I think you can fucking take risks.
I think I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. Like, it's very hard to go against Liverpool right now, but I think Wolves will be there'll be a difficult game. So I expect it to be close, but I just can't go against that front line, man. It's too potent right now.
You're Turkish. We'd have to put you where we know how you get relegated, like, you know, when there's like 10 games to spare, man. We might have to do that so we can see the Chile early on, man. Is that all right, Turkish?
But you can mathematically, you can see if someone's gone. If it gets
exactly. That's what I'm saying, Matisse. So maybe
man,
early.
When it's mathematically done, then cool.
Oh shit!
All right, say that right.
Is it that bad?
Nah, it's not that bad. But if it gets that bad, man,
it's getting that line, mate.
After Toby's week, I'm thinking of just saying 2-1 for the rest of the season and just seeing how my luck goes.
Oh, Toby's had a serious week. Yeah.
Serious week. 2-1 Matisse. I'm going.
Why is it luck? Why can't it just be? Why is it for when it's Grizz and Steve, it's their tactical acumen, but when it's me, it's luck? Huh?
It's just vibes, isn't it? It's vibes.
Give him his flowers, man.
Yeah,
I knew he's serious when he said God is with me this week. I knew.
Pastor told me.
Same. When I heard him say that as well, I was like, oh shit. This brother's gone
Pastor
to church.
Pastor Toby's serious. Man went church Sunday.
Yeah, he's gone to church.
He's actually you know.
He sat in that confession box and said, "Yeah."
That is mad,
Father, them tell me the score, man.
They call him Pastor Tobes.
Pastor Tobes.
Pastor Tobes, man. Big up.
YS says, Wallahi, Hazard is the goat of the Prem. I don't know. Thanks for the
super chat.
You know what I mean?
I'm saying 3-0 Liverpool. Steve.
Same. 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0. SAEED?
I'm going to go with a convincing 2-0 from Liverpool.
Oh, shit. 2-0.
Yeah.
Watford, Man City next up. Well, actually, who did Man City play? Aston Villa, 2-1 win.
Yep. Yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare to get there. Left at 4 o'clock, got there at 7:45. So same coming home, nightmare. But you know what? It was a good result because Gerrard's got him playing some good football at the minute. He's got a bit of reaction from the whole fan base, and Villa Park was bouncing a little bit, and you can see what he's trying to do. Bit worried early on with Ake, and I like Ake, but he's just not at the level. You know what I mean? We had Stones, Laporte, Walker, Grealish, Foden, De Bruyne, all missing. Put Fernandinho in there, so I wasn't expecting the same levels of energy that we used to. But I knew what he was going for. I know Villa with like Nakamba and that in the middle like to rattle a few. I thought that with Gerrard at the helm, that's what they might bring. And yeah, it started off great. Father Ruben Diaz, edge of the box, you know, and it was one of them Vincent Kompany moments, you know, when we're all going, don't shoot, and he fucking shot and it flew in. So we was happy with that. And then Bernardo Silva's goal.
Technique was mad.
You know what? As they broke, right, I had already visioned the ball in the net because it wasn't Bernardo Silva I was worried about. It was Gabriel Jesus' cross. So I'm thinking in my head, please cross the ball to Silva and not into the whole end. And he crossed it perfect. And then Silva, like you say, the finish, world class. And at the minute, listen, Mo Salah is the best player in the Premier League, if not the world at the minute. But I'm telling you what, Bernardo Silva is up there at that level for what he's bringing week in, week out, consistency-wise to the team. He's having big impacts on the game. And so we're 2-0, and we look like we're cruising, to be fair. Villa have a couple of little chances. And then best thing to happen for Villa early in the first half, they scored a goal. And then they get a little bit of energy about it. I mean, people were saying, oh, City were lucky in that. They weren't lucky. They had one chance. A young kid came on and Edison saved it. Other than that, it was a lot of huffing and puffing. But I watched City week in, week out, and City had 2-3 more gears to go. If we needed to, we could have gone. But what we needed to do was just get the result. And these are the games that win you the league. Aston Villa away, midweek, cold, new manager, get the points. Exactly the same Saturday, Watford away. Watford, at the minute, they're playing well. They are getting beat, but they're also winning. We just got to go there. Don't have to be pretty. We don't have to do this fantastic football. We've just got to get the result. 1-0 will do me, I'm not bothered. And these are the games now over this festive period where you'll see the table change and you'll see, as GRIZZ puts it, the real big dogs. And listen, Man City at the minute, we're doing all right. We're keeping our head down. Pep's rotating it nice. We're getting that rhythm I keep talking about, and we're looking good. And so from the City point of view, you know, we're happy. You know what I mean? It was a good game. I think Gerrard will get a tune out of Villa. I think when he brings his own players in, I think it's a great club for him to manage. And yeah, I'm happy, mate. City fan, away win. You know what I mean? Wednesday night, Tuesday night, whatever it was. Happy days.
And Watford next? Is it Watford next? Yeah.
Watford. Yeah. To be honest, I was planning on going Watford, but then straight to the fight. But they've moved the kick-off, so I'm gonna watch the game down in London and go to the fight. I think it'll be tough. I think we're gonna have to soak it up a little bit. I'm gonna say 2-0 City.
2-0. SAEED?
Yeah, even though I think Dennis is a quality player, and I think Watford, I think unfortunate few results that have been unfortunate, especially Chelsea one. You know what I mean? But I'm going to go with 3-0 City. I think they'll get convincing win for me.
3-0. GRIZZ, you sticking with yours or you changing it?
No, I'm sticking with it.
3-0.
Yeah, 3-0.
We've got a few scores similar to SAEED today. TOBS?
I'm going with 4-0. Man City are going to torch the living daylights out of Watford. They always do. The last time Watford were in the league, what was it, Steve? 5-0 at their ground.
We've just seen the stat. We've played them 9 times, and I think it's something like 39-3.
Yeah.
Like people
39-3.
Yeah. People forget. But before Watford got relegated, that City, like Watford was City's whipping boys. Like City would just go there and just have their way with them. So
that's like ours and Arsenal's aggregate.
This is a 4-0 job, man.
You're getting very cheeky, GRIZZ. You know, you're getting very cheeky. The amount of times I wanted to say one. I'm glad that super chat did come in. Really, thank you for that super chat because it has only been one Premier League title. I mean, it was a nice reminder.
Exactly.
It was a nice reminder.
That's why, man, Turkish, you got to be ready, man, for these silent assassins, man. You know what I mean? GRIZZ is a silent assassin.
I wish we had a fucking leg to stand on side. This internet shit didn't come up until after fucking Arsenal were great, innit?
You gotta be shameless like me, man. I'm shameless, me. I'll have anyone, me. You get me? I'll take anyone on, mate.
Yeah, that's why you're fucking clipped every other week, innit?
Yeah, live shot, man. Fuck it.
What can we do?
Just for everyone in the chat who's saying Arthur, Lyndon Arthur Yard, yeah. We're there. SAEED's in London now. I'm going tomorrow. And we're both going to support our man, Lyndon Arthur. So Anthony Yard can do one, prick.
Can do one. TOBS 4-0 Matisse.
I really want City to drop some points, man. This It's confidence from Big Steve, fam. I'm telling you, when we get to the end of this, towards the end of this season, this whole niceties between me, Grizz, and Steve is not gonna be going on.
If it's still like this now,
it's not gonna be going on. Right now, it's fine, but it's not gonna be going on. I agree with what he's saying though. The festive period is it's not about how you win. It's just about winning, man. Seriously, this is the big December. But after hearing them statistics there, Watford, they do cause problems. But after hearing them statistics, I have to go City win. I'll go 2-0 though. I'll keep it modest. But yeah, they're going to win that game.
One thing I will say though, there's a few players at City that looked a little bit leggy to me the other night. There's a few that the energy they've put in the last couple of months, them big games, Paris, Liverpool, Chelsea, you know what I mean? They've put a shift in. They looked a little bit, not just a bit tired towards the end. So if we can get Watford out the way, we go over to Leipzig Tuesday. We're already through, top of the group. Just rest all the big guns. Just give them.
Have you won the group?
Yeah, we won the group. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. Get Watford out the way. 3 points, 1-0, not asked. Then rest the big boys. Bernardo, get him. Go wherever you want. Get back to Portugal. Have a week, whatever you're doing, and then take a youth team squad over there or whatever they need to do. Fringe players, isn't it?
See, the thing is, that's the exact reason why I think it's going to be so comfortable for you guys, because Watford gave it their all against Chelsea.
Yeah.
And these teams are not used to playing so in such a short space of time. You guys are like us and like Chelsea, obviously. So that's why I think
there's going to be some madness coming up over this Christmas period. Chelsea, City, Liverpool.
There will be one or two. Yeah, there will be one
or two mad things. It's going to happen. We know that. If you watch Premier League football, and especially when you're involved in a title race, you see this happen. You do get these freak results, because this is when the so-called smaller teams start to realise, like, fuck me, we need to play here now, because we might go down, or we get dragged in a relegation, and people raise the game. And then you get teams where half the players are just going on the piss at Christmas. So it is what it is. Just has that effect, isn't it? It's madness Christmas time. It coming thick and fast. Crazy, man. Crazy.
You went 2-0, Steve, just to remind you, yeah?
2-0, yeah.
Yeah. Matisse, you've gone 2-0, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going 3-0. That rounds that one off. Cameron here says, love the show. Keep up the good work, people. Pleasure meeting you last night, Turkish. #MUFC. Cameron, I can see from the picture. I remember you, man. I hope you're good. Hope your dad's good. Big support.
Who have you got in your room there? Who have you got in that room?
This is what I've been saying to him.
Listen, man, I love him, man.
He's got a bird in that room.
He's definitely got a girl in that room.
Man. Give me hello, man. Give me hello, man.
Nah, man. I saw 2 single beds, fam. I don't know about
yes,
all
man,
that.
tell him, man.
I'll stick up for you, Saeed, fam. There's 2 single beds in that room, fam. You might need to allow it.
Man. 2 single beds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
show us the 2 single beds.
I want to stick up for you, but what people are saying? What's people saying? I don't know. I missed this.
There's a nursery in there. No.
Definitely, there's
something a guanin, yeah?
Whoa. Who have you got in there? Who have you got in there now? You've set something going
on.
Bring the camera around the room, Saeed, man. Walk around. Go up to the
camera staying there, blood clot,
London.
It must be his Uber delivery, man. That he's like just said, stick around in it.
That's not that an Uber delivery. It's another kind of delivery.
You saying you're getting it delivered, Saeed? Oh my
God! Scuba delivery.
There's a couple of stuff here, mate. I don't know how much it cost me, so I'm keeping everything what here is here, mate. You know what I mean? I'm gonna charge me some mad bill after this, mate. There's a Pringles here, look. The Pringles here, yeah.
What are you saying? The Pringles are talking to you, or what?
I'm telling you, man.
Don't blame the Pringles.
I'm telling you, it's that worth for tenner people. You know what I mean? It's normally like 59p, man. You know what I mean?
How much you pay for that?
Hey?
How much you pay for that?
What in the estate? It's like 59p in it or something.
Yeah.
But yo, it's about 10 around there, mate. So I got where it is, mate.
You're in London, not in Dubai, bro. What do you mean?
That's a tenner.
If that's what you're spending, shout me, because I'll come bring you Pringles for £7. I'll save you £3. Easy.
Yeah, I'll sell you some Pringles.
Legal hustle, right?
Yourself a little business.
I'll give you a cut price,
for
I'll sell you
£7.
one pack of Pringles for £5.
Look at us Londoners, man. Anything to make a quick time, man.
See, I undercutted you, Turkey.
Yeah, I clocked you, man. I clocked you still. All right, cool. Last is Tottenham, innit? 2-0 win against Brentford, which was quite a good win, I can't lie. And then Norwich next, which should be light work.
Yeah, it should be. As Matisse unfortunately has pointed out, our goal difference is in the gutter. Like Brentford was a lot more comfortable than I expected it to be. I thought we'd concede. I thought they'd give us more of a game, but I think we did well to contain their threat. But at the same time, like, it's Brentford. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you're meant to beat these promoted sides. Like I know they've given some teams some troubles at their ground, and I think the game at their ground would be a different game. But I felt like yesterday we were actually, it's weird, we were actually assured in our performance, and I'm just not used to seeing Spurs like assured, because there's always something. But we won, and we should be winning at home to Brentford, so we move on. And Sunday has to literally be, how much pain can you inflict on Norwich? Like, there's no shame in me admitting it. Norwich are the worst side in the league. Like, it's not me being proud. It's not me being arrogant. They're literally the worst side in the league. If you can't run up a tab against Norwich, then I don't know for us, because we literally have Brighton away after that. Then we have Leicester. Then we have Liverpool. And then after Liverpool, we got West Ham in the League Cup as well. So, like, we literally need to get these goals in these games, because Lord knows how many goals we're going to ship against Liverpool at home. So, yeah, got to win.
So what are you saying? Prediction?
Prediction, I'm going to go for 3-0, man. I'm going to go for 3-0. Like, the first time I predicted Spurs to score 3 in a long time. But I'm going to go for 3-0.
Yeah, Matisse.
I think Tottenham will win this. I'm just shocked that Harry Kane 1 goal, 1 assist in 12 games. Like, how's this brother getting paid? Like, what's going on here? Are we just gonna pretend like this is not happening? Toby, if this goes on for the whole season, you are never allowed to talk about Eden Hazard again. This brother is missing.
Yeah,
Hazard season. We don't talk about that if this carries on.
But you know what the thing with Harry Kane that annoys me, and it's worrying, is that like his general performance yesterday wasn't bad. Like, I think he found some good passes, but what is worrying is that, like, yes, we're not creating a lot of chances for him, but the chances we are creating, he's not packing them away. And like, he's set such a standard for himself. He is literally an expert finisher, and most of what we've created for him this season, he's missed. And Matisse says numbers don't lie. 1 goal in 13, like, that is horrific. It's unheard of for Harry Kane to have 1 league goal in December. It's horrific, and he needs to remedy this situation fast. He has to. He's got 15 league games left, or 25 league games left. Like, you need to put up a respectable scoring rate in these 25 games left, just to even make it an average season. Yeah. If
you don't score against Norwich, man,
by his standard,
I don't know what to.
His standard, yeah. By his standard.
Yeah, if he doesn't score against Norwich, then there's something seriously wrong. You might have to take him to a.
I've made him captain last 2-3 games, man, in my FPL, man. I'm a dickhead.
What, you don't want to win?
No, I don't want to win.
Yeah. Bro, I've not checked my FPL, but I've had him in my FPL all season. I don't play it, so I've literally just had him there.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't play
this is last chance anyway. Last chance. Otherwise, I'm binning.
Like Matisse said, if you're not scoring at home against Norwich, then yeah, forget it.
Yeah, it's long. But yeah, I, to be honest, I think he will. I'd be if he doesn't, I'll actually be shocked. Norwich are really bad. I'll probably go 3-0 Tottenham win, and I think Kane will score. I'll say that on record now, just to get the ball moving for the MBE.
Can you stop copying me, please?
Huh?
Can you stop copying my results? You did this last week as well.
I didn't hear you. I didn't know you said 3-0. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
But now that I heard you, I'm definitely going 3-0.
3-0. I'm going 4-0. I think it'll just be light work, man. Norwich are dead. And I think Kane has to come into life at some point this season. I don't think... Is it a case of down tools? I don't think it's a case of down tools, TOBS. I just think...
I think it's a mix, man. I think it's a mix. Like, he clearly demotivated about not getting the move to Man City. And I think our team are creating less this season, if that's even possible. But yeah, I just don't think he's been himself. He's not been himself. He's allowed to go through a poor run of form. But I do think you can't not mention the whole fiasco in the summer. That's definitely played a part. But I think he's just been so bad this season.
Steve looks like you. Yo, Steve looks like he wants to smoke a cigar from every time.
One sec. Before we move on to Steve, 4-0 does sound too much though. Tottenham.
It does, bro. Listen, Tottenham are not great.
3-1.
4 is a lot. You're pushing boat out there.
3-1. I need to be different to get back into this fucking league. Whose idea was it to have a fucking league and have a chili challenge at the
That was your idea, I swear.
Yeah, it was our idea.
You can hack it, right? You tough, right? You eat spice. That's what you were saying before this show started. Oh,
yeah, but Carolina Reaper's not just a spice, is it? It's trying to kill, man. But,
You can't be that far. You can't be that far behind.
Pay me a bag and I'll eat it on your behalf.
A bag. Pay me a bag.
All right, listen, I'll take 900. There we go. Let's start.
He wants to go Wizkid again. How much you pay for Wizkid?
3-1. Huh?
He wants his Wizkid money back, innit?
Right, Wizkid was a vibe. If you weren't there, you
enjoyed Wizkid.
Yeah, because he was in London, innit?
3-1, Steve.
Is that at White Hart Lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going 3-0 Spurs. Saeed, have you got that brass on a meter, or have you done a deal with the cash? I'm just going out there. Listen, if she's got the meter running, mate, you get off work to continue from running
it. Oh my God! You are mad.
This guy.
That was not.
How can a man say a prediction and then come say that?
I'm just trying to help him out. Innit? I know it. You know, he's a bit tight in London. Is not
I've never heard that one before, ever. I've never heard
that
one.
I love man.
On a meter.
This guy, you know.
Hey, that's killed me.
No, the whole chat was thinking it. The whole chat was thinking it.
He's a legend. Saeed, are you going to give us a prediction or answer Steve first? Which one is it?
Listen, the prediction I'll go for 2-0. 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0. Grizz?
Yeah, I'll stick with my one that I said 3-0.
3-0. So we've got 4 3-0s, 1 3-1, 1 2-0. That wraps up all the predictions. I think, yep, more matches done. 3.2K.
Someone in the chat said oral without the B.
Yeah, but these don't get in, man. I know you ain't got to action in a long time. I'm gonna lie, man.
Some of the things we've seen today, that Saeed Hub one, yeah, I was dying when someone said Saeed Hub.
I love it.
It's all mad. Saeed making movies. It's crazy. Say nothing. Remember, people, hit the like button. I think we're on 1,000, so we've made the target. As always, Resident Army. 3.2K still here. Subscribe to TOBS, GRIZZ, Matisse, Steve, and Saeed. Saeed, don't be looking so stressed, my guy. Oh, shit, they leave tables. Oh,
yeah, I want to know what table, man. Let me know what table is, innit?
That was last week. As always, last week gets shown first, and here is a change.
Yo, Turkish, you're moving mad.
Come on, right on your back, Grizz.
Oh shit!
Right on your back,
madness.
Yes,
man.
Boom.
Hey, I'm the same. I'm the same. I've come from the bottom right to the top, man.
That is bad, man.
I need to get some points now. I can't be. This is a 5-point gap now. That can't run.
I need training, man. That's something. I need to do something.
Grizz, man.
Yo, it's getting very sticky, icky out here.
Yeah. What is it? Game week 15, right? Yep, game week 15. Still early days, so I've got a chance to make it out. If I make it out, remember this great escape, people, because it's looking real peak. Any last thoughts for people?
No, I need to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Of course you do. Your money's just going.
Something needs to get out for sure.
On that note, we got 3 points. 3 points against Arsenal, and this guy thinks he's Tony Montana. Yeah. He'll be in one of them sunken jacuzzis in a bit, won't he? Giving it the
proper treating himself.
Listen, when the Sky Bar opens,
treating himself to a weekend away in London, you know.
I need to go to the Sky Bar.
I'm meeting him tomorrow, so I don't know what state he's going to be in.
Listen.
Yeah, so am I actually. So we discussed that later.
Yeah, we'll talk offline. All right, people, love for the love as always. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to all the lads' channels, including Thuggery's. We are back Tuesday, 12 p.m., midday. Obviously, Arsenal are playing Everton on Monday. So on Tuesday, we're back midday. Look out for that. Set your reminders, turn your notifications on, and you'll know when it's coming. And we're out, people. Peace.
Peace.